Ohio Barney.
Yeah.
Hey, this is one of the guys that watches our channel and just kind of stopped in here just kind of randomly. Ohio Barney. He's got, if you want to take a look at it, it's a 1963 Galaxie Mayberry Police car. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
And he's from Ohio, but I guess he got some relatives in Murfreesboro and some in Knoxville.
Right, and I came down for a junk in a trunk or treat in Cookville.
But he's driving. I mean, he drives this car. It's not, you know, just sitting in his garage somewhere dressed up like Andy Griffith's car.
Yeah.
He actually drives this thing, and it's in spectacular shape.
Get 40 miles per mile.
I would imagine he probably gets a lot of views on the interstate. So, but it's a cool car, and it's great to have people stop by and see us. And any of you that ever want to come by and see us, we're pretty much always here 8 days a week. Christmas, Thanksgiving, everything, we're pretty much here. But he came down, gave me some hubcaps that we'll probably use them on a future project. I don't know what just yet, but we'll find a use for them, because it's always cool to have 4 of something. I've got a lot of cool hubcaps, but I got 3 of them.
Well, and that doesn't have any.
There's no dings in them or anything.
Well, there's no indication of what they actually
are, so they can go on anything.
Yeah,
yeah.
You can put them on anything.
Yep. But let's take a look at this car. He's got it. You know, he's got.
Gomer says, I need you to look at my motor. I'm sure it's a sight to behold.
He's even got the North Carolina license plate on it, just like Andy had. Little 289 with the Sireno. That's Spanish for siren.
Right. And there's my missing hubcap.
Oh, right.
Huh.
I like it. But it's still on a generator, not an alternator.
That's my warm fuzzy.
Yeah, it's kind of old school, but not afraid to drive it. And that's what we like doing with a lot of the cars here, is people are actually going to drive them. And this is paint, not a wrap. It's painted, correct?
Yeah, and I don't want to give out my secret, but what the heck. The black was not shiny on the episodes. They wiped it down with some sort of a film. But being left-handed and always outside the box, this is locomotive paint.
Okay.
The black, you can't make it shine. You can't do it. It is what it is.
And I imagine being locomotive paint, it's not going to wear out.
No. Nope. It's impervious to anything you throw at it.
Police on the interstate, what do they do when they go by you?
They usually, I'm always in the slow lane so people can take pictures. They usually get up beside me, hit their siren, and I give it back to them in the Sireno, because that's what they want to hear. And they give me a thumbs up, and away they go.
Away they go.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's cool.
Let's hear it. See if we can't ruin this microphone.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh.
Hit the siren.
Yeah, let's hear it.
The Sireno.
Just don't get it confused with the tornado drill.
Yeah.
Oh, lights gonna flash.
Yeah.
Everything flashes. Yep.
And modern cop cars, they wig-wag.
Yeah.
But it wasn't worth the extra effort. That's close enough for me.
Yeah, hey, that works. Got the bubble gum on the roof and the whip antenna and the uniform and Andy's license plate.
The inside's a mess because I drive it.
Right.
But
it's clean.
if you got patience, because it's the black background, it's 1 year only, 63.
Yep.
That's an actual police speedometer, because it goes 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The regular Galaxie goes 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
And I got so excited, I put it in there before I took a picture of the Henry Ford's rubber stamp on the back of it. It says police.
Yep. So it's calibrated then.
Yes.
Yep. Even the badge says Mayberry on it.
Yep.
a bunch of different stuff that happened in 1963.
Yeah, prices, top songs.
I like it.
And the Dodgers beat the Yankees in 4 straight to take the World Series in 1963. But that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
And it's only old folks like us that know what it is.
Right.
You even said you got Barney's harmonica, don't you?
Yes. Yep.
You got a bullet in your pocket?
In
there?
Yeah.
Matt, come over here and take a look at this. I want to show you something. This guy doesn't play. He's got all the Mayberry stuff going on.
You don't have to highlight me. I'm here for the fun. Retired mechanic, so I'm all about cars. New cars, old cars.
He's even got Barney Fife's
Barney's,
bullet in
yep,
the
that
pocket.
is bullet maintenance. Asa's got the moldy ones, the security at the bank.
Yeah. How's old Otis doing anyway?
Yeah. He's due to go on lockdown.
Yeah, he's got his own key.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. You want to come inside, take a look
Sure,
around?
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go inside because it's cold out.
Yeah,
Shut
what?
this hood down.
If you want it, don't matter. It's a driver.
I just think it's cool that you drive it everywhere and not just,
Yeah.
you know, oh, I'm going to go to Murfreesboro, it's 15, 20 miles or something. No, you drive this car from Ohio
Yeah.
to
And-
wherever you want to go.
And I've been going down to the Mayberry days at the end of September.
Yep.
That's a 400-mile one-way trip.
Yep.
And that was when it was a blue Galaxie to start, and I've always been a fan of the show. And my yellow Lego pad, the first line I put was daily driver.
Yep.
And then that's how I wanted it, and then being a mechanic, I can get extra fussy. And I tell everybody, listen to what the public tells you, because they might have a good idea on something. But bottom line is, build it the way you want.
That's right.
Not the way I want or you want.
Yep. We give people suggestions when they ask
Yes,
us
yes, and-
about stuff, but it always comes down to what they want.
Right,
because
right.
they're the one that's going to be driving
Right,
the car.
yep.
And we kind of want to make it so they can actually drive it. If we build something that sits in a garage, I'm not super happy about it. But if that's what they want, that's what they get. But come on out, I'll show you a couple of things we got going on.
That was the lady's car that's super clean underneath, right?
Yeah, that car is incredibly clean, but we're going to make it new. Much like we're doing Rob Sarley's GMC. It's just the 86 GMC pickup, but he wants it new because it was his father-in-law's brand new, so we're doing that. And then our ongoing Galaxie project here that we keep running into
Yeah.
things on, but
The quality control at the parts store.
yeah, not so good anymore.
Well, and I work part-time delivering parts for O'Reilly's.
Oh, okay.
I'm not doing a commercial for them, but I see the quality issue.
We don't do too many commercials for we do use O'Reilly's a lot, but it's guys like you that used to do parts know
Right,
parts.
right.
Okay, a lot of the 18, 20,
Squirts,
22
I call 'em.
squirts, millennials, what have you. They don't know,
Right.
you know, what they're dealing with. Sometimes if I got a spare minute, I'll call them up and ask them for a water pump for a 69 Volkswagen, and they'll look for it, you know, but it doesn't exist. So Matt's getting this all dialed in. I'm working on Fred and Becky's Mustang today. That's the one. I don't know if you watched the video on that. We got it from another shop.
Oh, yeah, the one that
Oh, it's terrible.
look good at 10 pages.
Yeah, but if you get up close to it, like if you look at that quarter panel, look how thick the filler is on this. I mean, it's a good quarter-inch thick, all the way around on the car. So, and when we stripped the other side, we found out it doesn't need to be, because that quarter panel, they are skins that
Right.
we'll put on there, but to that extent, using filler to that extent is just a no-no.
And I've been around body shops, and I'm self-taught. I'm not opposed to body filler. but keep it thin.
Yeah, exactly. It has to stay thin. If it's a 1/4 inch thick and that has a fiberglass reinforced filler under it,
Right,
and
yep.
this car was going to
Yeah.
explode if it ever got out in the weather.
Yeah, yeah, moisture's gonna get trapped in there. And
Yep. And then we got that one that we're hurry up and wait on parts for. It's a 53 Bel Air that we had to, it had no wipers when he got the car because he was sold the car and they told him it was a show car. Show cars don't have wipers. Yeah, they do. They
Yeah.
also don't have masking tape underneath the hole where the wiper goes painted
Right.
the car color. So we had to have discussions made for it at a machine shop because it didn't have any. So we had to do that. I've got another Mustang over here that we're doing that's actually in pretty good shape.
Yeah,
Mike's-
Survivor Green, I called it.
Yep. Mike's Mustang's in the booth.
And
We're,
you probably know, so I'm gonna be repetitive. I always called it Survivor Green, but there's something in the color green that is anti-corrosive.
oh, really?
That's why you don't see the green vehicles. If you start looking at cars on the road, you don't see the green ones rusted out real bad. So much so, they're actually, Ohio and their salt and their brine, they're actually coating the bottom of the bridge, the steel girders and stuff with green
Oh, no kidding.
because it's
I guess that's
anti-corrosive.
why bridges are always
Yeah.
green, yeah.
Yeah,
Learn something new every day. Huh?
Yeah. But we've got a lot going on. We're
Yeah.
down a guy right now. I've got another guy starting in December who is, we're saving all that information for when he gets here, but this guy's pretty
sharp.
Yeah, yep. So Matt and I are holding it down. Austin helps, Joe helps. We're just trying to do a nice job for people, you know, at a decent cost. You got heat in that car?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always cold. I got my long johns on, yes.
Yep.
And then, I don't know if it was you or Uncle Tony.
Have you been
Yeah.
over to see Tony?
Oh, cripe, you can't, I got everybody in the United States sending him emails, and I can't get him to respond, and watching his videos, he was walking the other day up towards 96.
Yeah.
So I got 96 and, no, I haven't been there, couldn't find it, couldn't get a response.
Yep.
And he's busy, and
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if he's thinking it's about Barney, which is not my intention.
Oh, he likes doing what he does.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
So it's a different, the differences between us are, he's more of a, wants to educate, do-it-yourself kind of people.
Right.
And we're not saying that a lot of this stuff you can't do yourself, but you probably can't, so. And the equipment and so forth that you need to get it done.
Oh, yeah.
is, you know, most people can't do it in their driveway, so we'll do it.
Yep.
Takes us a little time, but the quality you get when it leaves is gonna be real hard to beat.
Yeah, it takes a lifetime to build a good reputation. Only one wrong move to
That's all
ruin
it
it.
takes. They say if you make somebody happy, they'll tell one or two people.
Right.
If you tick somebody off, you're gonna tell everybody that will listen. So we try and walk kind of a fine line there.
Yeah, and if a doctor makes a mistake,
You die.
he kills one person. If we make a mistake, like that orange Chevy that had the tie rods and all that
Oh,
stuff.
God, that was terrible. Yeah.
But if we make a mistake, we can kill accidentally whole families
Yes. Yep.
and multiple families.
Yep. It's kind of a hobby that I turned into life's work.
Right, right.
You know, and Matt found me by mistake. I knew a buddy of his and knew Matt and stuff, and he didn't know I was looking for somebody. And he was chomping at the bit, called me at 11 o'clock at night and asked me if he'd come to work. I said, yeah, come on down. So, and he's just been a godsend. He knows how to do everything. So
I'm a shop teacher.
that's right. You're a shop teacher. Yeah. Teaching Austin. And even if Austin doesn't decide that this is the way he wants to go, he's going to remember everything.
Uncle Tony's Austin or a different Austin?
No, different Austin.
Okay.
Yeah, Tony's got Austin for the Junkyard Jet, and
Right.
we've got Austin the Apprentice.
Okay.
So,
He was in yesterday's video quite a bit.
yeah. Yep.
The interior on the.
On the Corvette.
Oh, the tall young kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's normally behind the camera, holding the camera for us.
And talking.
Well, I don't do well with names unless I see a vehicle to go with it.
Right.
That's how I remember
That's,
people.
you know, people will call me and they'll say, "Oh, do you remember me?" And I'm like, I've got the 68 Chevelle. Oh, yep. I know exactly who you are. I can remember their hair color, eye color, everything about them.
They'll ask
Zodiac sign.
They'll ask me, and instead of saying no, I'll always say, "What do you drive?"
Yeah.
And then as soon as they tell, "Oh yeah."
Yeah. Well, it's a certain kind of people they get. They're car people.
Right.
That's just the way it is. You got music people, you got car people, you got carpentry people, you got. They'll remember somebody by the amount of DeWalt tools you have.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're the guy with that cool saw. So we're the same way. I suppose that's good.